Well, we're going to call this part two of almost getting screwed today. Not, you know, almost getting screwed is a relative term nowadays, isn't it? It depends on if it's a good officer or bad officer. Police, you know what I'm saying, department style. Good officer, you really got nothing to fear if you're not breaking the law. Especially if you know the law and you know the law. If you know what I mean. Education and knowledge is power. For real. For real, for real, for real, folks. What I'm getting at is that being interrogated by that police officer today. That could have turned out really bad had I not been on top of my game. Then again, maybe not. Again, if it's a good officer. If I admitted to that officer something I hadn't done, then I reckon it'd be my fault I was in jail for lying to the officer. And I actually, again, I'm getting to really be able to figure out the good officers from the bad officers, and it's very much polar opposite as well. It really is. Oh yeah, check that out. Ha ha ha. They are. They get. I mean, it's like a 1 or 0. They're the good or the bad. There is no middle ground. And you know, I did start off my little mental campaign in my head of, well, they're all bad officers. Even the good ones are bad because they're working with bad officers. Because if they, were really good officers, they wouldn't work alongside the bad officers. That has validity. You know what I mean? But I think that's a really bad way of thinking. Or it's not a bad way of thinking. It's justified. It's a valid way of thinking. Let's try to meet in the middle here. What I'm trying to get at is there's good officers working alongside those bad officers, especially at this point, to continue doing it, deserve a lot more credit than ever before and into the future. For real, Judge Joshua has spoken, people. Because if it wasn't for them, I'd have gone to jail yesterday. I wouldn't have been out today to do what I did, but when I got out and did what I did, I'd be right back in jail again. And I'll get swept under the rug if these good officers weren't working alongside these bad officers. Big props to them. For real. Humans. And I mean that. I voted yesterday. I'm patriotic. You know what I mean? God bless America. For real. I think I held that the wrong way for the camera. Well, maybe not. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Red, white, and blue. You know what I'm saying? And a salute to all of our members of the armed forces. Lots of respect for them. Lots of respect for them. Well, yeah. I got that LED light installed over my sink. That incandescent over there is going to get changed out. So is that one and that one? Well, yeah, that one. Well, again, that one's going to be alongside. I'll probably leave that one incandescent and replace those incandescent bulbs because I like the warm lighting for shooting video. And to be honest with you, Remember I told you they create heat, bad for the summer? But in the winter, hey, it's actually not significant, but it's not a waste either. It really does actually help warm while emitting light. It's actually energy efficient. Deal with it. Oh man, I think. Yeah, I got me another mug of coffee made up, but it's time to get back up on that coffee maker and make me some more coffee. And I found out something that really makes a huge difference in making coffee, and just as backup, but I'll never go back. Like I was using in the Keurig, I bought one of these for that. I'm gonna buy a couple more now, and you can see I've used the hell out of this already. 4 super pots out of it, and it's almost spotless because I take care of it. I got it for $2. I think it was a previously opened item or something from like $3.50, $4. You know, for $2. They got them at the Dollar General for $2.50 for the True Living brand or whatever they call them. I don't care if I got to spend $3.50, $5 at Walmart to replace that filter. I'm not buying anything from the Dollar General ever again like this. I'm buy canned items and milk and stuff, but nothing like that ever again. I'm going to Walmart and maybe even have it delivered. Fuck it. Fuck Dollar General. Fuck Dollar General. Fuck that manager. Fuck that manager. And I mean that personally. And I even told her face to face in front of that officer yesterday, I hate you. I hate you. You are a bad human. You are a bad person. And then I shut up and faced the officer and continued talking to him. Oh, and I meant every word I said. I meant every word I said. Oh. So, back to good and bad officers, right? Wrong! We already talked about that and we got that straightened out. Like I said, I meet a bad officer, I just go to jail, do what I gotta do, and just report them, take them to court, and watch them go to prison. Period. Just goodbye, Todd Sears. I'm talking to you. There's a lot of Okaloosa County officers that have been getting to know me lately, and Walton County as well. I think that they accept me as a likable, law-abiding citizen. Which means you treating me like a drug dealer, intentionally harassing me and stalking me, you're a bad person. You're a bad police officer. You're not a citizen. You're a Nazi for what it's worth. It is what it is.